Hey everybody, how are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing awesome. So the video I have for you is a long-awaited video of my eyebrow routine, my eyebrow tutorial routine, what I've been doing. I would say definitely for the past 3 months or so. Like I'm going to mention in the video, my eyebrows have changed a lot. Like I feel like every day I do them and they are just like slightly different every single day. So this is the routine that I'm doing right now and have been doing for a few months. So it's updated and everything, so if you guys would like to see how I got these brows, then just keep watching. Alright, boo! Got no eyebrows on, which looks really weird. So I'm gonna start out by using my MAC 266 brush, I believe. I talked about this in my favorites of 2016, but I really love this brush, and I think having a good, really thin brush is best for doing eyebrows. Now of course I'm gonna throw this out there right in the beginning. Everybody likes their eyebrows differently, so if you don't like the way mine are, that's fine. You know, eyebrows are a very, very, very particular thing for everybody. So if you don't like the way mine are, don't do yours like mine. But I'm gonna take my MAC 266 brush and I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and this one is in Ebony. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that from the jar onto my brush. Now I like to use the cap to kind of mush it around in here, just to kind of swipe it back and forth to get everything loaded right in the middle of it. So just back and forth, flopping sides, and then I'll do one little stripe down the middle just to kind of get the excess off of this. Now I'm going to zoom in when I do my brows because why not? And hopefully that'll help with the lighting because I've been having issues with my lighting, and if you guys have noticed, I'm very sorry. Now the first thing I like to do is draw my line really crisp up under my brows. Now something too is just make sure your brush is pretty clean. Like if you have a lot of product built up in here, you're not going to get as smooth of a line and your eyebrows may not turn out as good as you want them to. So make sure that your brush is pretty clean. And let me just say too, a lot of getting your brow shaped down is literally just like muscle memory. Like the more you do it, the better you'll get. So don't give up, just keep trucking. I like to fill in the edge of my brows first, and then I'll go in with the product and kind of just pull it up in the front. There we go, so I got the brow shape that I think is pretty okay. I'm gonna go in with more dip brow, and I'm just gonna try and crispen up those lines of the edges. So I'm gonna get a little bit more product on my brush. See, my dip brow's kind of like drying up, so I need to buy another one. There we go. I don't know if my tail is too big on that, but you know, like I said, every day my brows are kind of different, so it's like whatever just happens to happen that day is how my brows are gonna look. I definitely have like better brow days than other days, so hopefully I can do this other one as decent as I did this one. That's always the trick. This eyebrow usually ends up turning out thinner than this one. This one for some reason just ends up thicker, so we'll see how it goes. So now I'm going to prep up my brush again for the left brow, wiping it in my pan, left, right, and then I'll do one down just to kind of get it distributed real good on here. Up that arch. Sorry I keep getting out of frame. Of course now that one's a little less arched, which is fine. Again, brows are supposed to be sisters, not twins, right? 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 Just going to try and feather it as best as I can so that it doesn't look dookie. Obviously use as little or as much brow product as you want. Again, you can obviously see that my brow hairs are blonde, so I really need to blend it in a lot and add a lot just so that it looks like my brows are actually darker than they really are. The next step is optional. I personally like to press my eyebrows with a gray eyeshadow and a black eyeshadow just so that they stay kind of setting that pomade in place because my eyebrows sweat so much. So I'm going to go in with a thicker angled brush, not the same brush I was using. This one's a little bit thicker. Width-wise, this is unmarked, but I'm pretty sure I got this at Walgreens. I think it's Beauty Essentials or something. I'm pretty sure it's Beauty Essentials. So I'm taking this brush, and I just happen to be using my Sephora Modern Watercolors palette, but any color eyeshadow that is matte that you want on your brows, you use. I'm just going to be using this really light gray shade here because it's matte and it works. So I'm just going to take that first on my brush and I'm just going to dust that up into my brows. Now I'm going to take a darker black. Now again, this is optional. I may not press on that much because I do want them to be a little bit more natural today as opposed to being so super dark, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to be using a black matte shadow from a random palette. This is the Divergent palette from Sephora, but it doesn't matter whichever color you want to use. So I'm just going to dust a little bit of this in on my tail because I want it to be a little darker. Press the other side. Feather that in through the front. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to be using is a mascara for my eyebrows. Now this one is the Urban Decay Lush Lash Mascara, but you can use whatever one you want. If you want to use a brow mascara, they make tons. This just happens to be one that I use because it's black, because my eyebrows are black. But I will top off my brows with a mascara because mine are so blonde, as you saw at the beginning of this video. I'm going to top this off with some mascara. Definitely makes them more believable. Plus, if you have crazy hairs, it'll keep them in check all day. Alright, and that is how I do my eyebrows. Thank you guys for being so patient. I know you guys have been awaiting this video for a very long time, and thank you for your patience. I guess it took me so long to film this video because I truly feel like my eyebrows have changed so much. Even through like 2 weeks, I'll like find another way to do it, or I'll find something different that I like better. These seem to be a little bit more natural and lighter, not so crazy dark. And me using mascara on them has really changed my life too, because I just feel like they look fuller by using this on my actual brows here, so I don't have to fill so much black in because my hairs are doing the job of looking like eyebrows, if that makes any sense. But thank you guys for watching. If you are subscribed, thanks. If you're not, you should totally check out my other stuff. You get the eyebrow tutorial videos. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.